talk about on social media, you
I
know?
No, we
So
are.
yeah, I've been telling myself I got to think of topics that I feel comfortable to start out with.
Yes, yeah. So let's play with that first, actually. Let's share my screen. Okay. I have this on. I don't know if you have it on yours. You probably do. It's called Memories on Facebook,
Yeah.
and it just goes back and it gives you all the memories that happen on a day-to-day basis. So I don't know how much you've shared on Facebook in the past, but it might be interesting to see, some of the memories that have come up for you over time. Because these are
Well,
all.
I just did one with my dear friend Kevin. In fact, he's calling me right now. He's my gay best friend. So he was my man of honor in my wedding.
Funny enough, my best man was gay too.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I think gay men are the best organizers.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, so this is it. Oh, look at that. That's too funny.
He's had me like when I was at my worst laughing. I'm like crying. I cry and laugh at the same time. He is just the best. I have two biological brothers, but they're, we grew up in a family that was kind of messed up with alcoholism and we're not close. So.
With you. Oh, that's cool. And how long have you been married again?
So August will be 3 years.
Nice. Okay. So sometimes that's a good way of posting, because at least, it just shows some history. And I don't know the backstory of everything, but sometimes that is often where my posts might start for the day. So if you look at my posts today, Maddie and I went to the movies. That's my youngest daughter. We went to the movies last night, and we saw a movie called Deadpool. If you know that movie at all. But this was in the credits. It's a Marvel superhero, and that was his girlfriend. So we just took a picture. I literally took a picture at the movies, and that was my post. This is a lady that we're currently working with.
Oh, yeah, I know her on the calls.
Yeah. So this is what her website's starting to look like. And she's actually speaking at a conference in San Jose today.
Oh, very good.
If you've got a whole audience of people, why don't you give them a sneak peek about what's coming for your website, Trent? That's a great idea. So obviously that's a post that I did yesterday because I was just sharing Donna's thing. And then the other thing I'm working on now is, I told you my daughter's getting married.
She's so pretty. Yeah.
So this is, and she messaged me and they said, Dad, so I need to tell the DJ, what song are you and I going to dance to?
Right.
And I went, I don't know. So I did, and this is not clickbait, but it works really well for positioning, is I literally went to Facebook and said, trying to choose our daddy-daughter first dance for Gemma and Ben's wedding. I need good ideas. So you can see here, I have had tons of people's comments. Tons. So what I'm go back a sec. What I'm effectively doing here is positioning myself as father of the bride, getting people's emotional connection. I'm not selling anything, but it's keeping me top of mind, right?
Right.
This is a call tomorrow. This is Jen Herman, who's going to teach us about Instagram tomorrow. Mm-hmm. This is a photograph that I took of her when I was in San Diego. So we've got that coming out tomorrow. Again, it's getting us good engagement. So that's what I try and do, is find posts that I think will resonate with my Facebook. Just gave me this morning. It's like, I didn't even do this. This is like, you went to 21 places in May, and these are the people that you checked in with, and
oh wow,
it's kind of fun, and it's fresh content, which is video driven with music that I wouldn't necessarily have created, but as Facebook gave it to me. It's a post, right?
Right.
So nothing wrong with this kind of stuff on a personal capacity. So obviously,
so are you saying to get more interaction on my personal page, and that'll help my business?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm going to let go of my rant about Trump. So I'll let that go.
I don't know if you watched the Tony Awards last night. The stage, it's the Tony Awards are for live theater, right?
Right.
And Robert De Niro came on to do an award for Bruce Springsteen.
Oh.
And he just said, so, just going to prepare you now. Just sit down. Just want to say something before I start. And he just went, fuck Trump. He said, I'm sorry, but I have to say it even louder. And the whole audience gave him a standing ovation.
Yeah.
So there is a groundswell that's not wrong or right, but it's polarizing, right?
Right.
Because I know some people, and I scratch my head, that think Trump's doing an amazing job. And I just went, how?
Yeah.
But you just can't, politics and,
No, I can let it go. I mean, he probably triggers me even more because my ex-husband, I think, is a narcissist, and they're very similar. So, yeah. So that is my oldest brother won't speak to me because of Trump. So that's just kind of what it is. But I can let that go.
We just can't go there. But this is where always, I mean, Facebook was always a personal profile. It was always designed around one-on-one engagement. Business pages didn't happen until like 2011. So it was 5 years after Facebook started that business pages even started. I was on Facebook long before business pages. But you want both. So soon enough, once we get some content in your About page, under workplaces here, we're going to have that you work at Beyond Pelvic Pain.
Okay.
So that will be a direct link to your business pages. And we can do that now because we're going to start today. So get people to come on a journey with us.
Okay, so can I ask you a question? Because I've got 2 friends in Rodan and Fields. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, it's a big MLM. So I friends of mine who know how great I am at sales have really been on me. Like one friend I had to say, look, I love you and I'm never going to sell it. So, you need to like time out. But both of them, I can tell I guess what I'm afraid of, I can tell they started posting on Facebook differently. Like, oh, here's the princess's dress. Now what's your dress? Like, show us ours. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can pinpoint who's doing
what they call clickbait. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to do it in a way where people don't go, oh God, now she's trying to reel us all in. You know what I mean? But
and yet, I mean, not everybody is your ideal client, but the people that love you know you have a history and a story, right?
Right.
And same with me. If you go through my Facebook page, how often will you see me actually talking about selling something? Very rarely. I will.
Well, no, they aren't either. I mean, they do the Rodan and Fields posts, but they do other posts like, post your wedding. And it's like, oh, now that I've learned that, I'm like, oh God, they're just,
Hey, so here is some of my people.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Eileen. Eileen's in the gray sweater. It's cold today.
It's cold here today.
So just want to introduce you. Eileen is what I call, she doesn't have an official title like this, but she's our social media mama.
Oh, very good.
So all the clients that we do social media for come through Eileen.
Okay.
So I often meet them, I know them, and we'll brainstorm about strategy. But Eileen is our resident social media posting expert. And she's always looking at the stats every week about what worked, what didn't work, what can we change.
Okay.
So she's like...
I'm the social butterfly that nobody sees.
and
I like it.
Camera friendly.
No,
you'd rather be in the background.
I'm very private, yeah.
Occasionally, virtual coffee, Eileen will jump in with me or for me. But predominantly, she's hidden in... We have our own version of Starbucks underneath where I live.
I love it.
We have a 3-level house in the basement. We tried to make like our own shared workspace, like our own Starbucks. So
yeah,
that's what we
Very
do.
Good. Very good.
Pages on
nice to meet you.
You too.
So Eileen has had her own business, and there's lots of different. Her husband's got a cool job. Her husband's he's IT manager for Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
They are just like totally into the rock scene. And,
yeah, you're at every concert, right?
Yeah, we've been to a few. Yeah. yeah. So.
And then Arnhem is our new IT whiz, geek, nerd, amongst other things. So all the Basecamp stuff, all the folders, all the setup, all the filing, Arnhem does all of that onboarding with all of our clients from the administration point of view. And then what we've freed up Eileen's freed up Arnhem to have more time around video creation and subtitling some bigger videos or working on specific blog posts. Really, she's our go-to person for everything that we need doing that we haven't got time to do. And pushing the envelope around emerging technology. So anything that I go on a webinar, I think, oh, this is cool. Then I put Arnhem on the webinar and she learns it, and we just keep learning as we go. So
Okay, wonderful.
So she just graduated with honors last month, 2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months.
So
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
Steal her just before she finished, so nobody else could grab her. So.
I love it.
And also, Arnhem worked. Do you have Sephora in the US?
Yes.
So you were at 3 years at Sephora,
Yeah,
right?
3 years.
Oh, very good. Yeah, my daughter loves that place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. I still make my monthly trips in there.
So the plan going forward is that as of today, I'm going to co-write some social posts with Mary.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to have you guys sort of keep your radar open for posts that are conducive to her genre, if you like, without being too detailed and gnarly and all that kind of stuff. I'm not salesy either, but very educational and fun.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Sounds good.
that's what we do.
All right.
If you can set Paige up when
Yeah.
she's free, that'd be awesome. Thanks so much. Close the door. Thanks. That's a couple of our team.
Very good.
That way, if I'm not around or you want to get some advice, at least you know they know you a little bit, but now you can see what they look like. So.
Yeah.
Why-
I apologize. My cleaning lady is here and she's vacuuming. Can you hear that?
Nope.
Okay.
Not at all. So I have 3 people full time, and then Paige. So Paige does the landing pages. She does the all of my coursework. She does a lot of blog work and a lot of WordPress updates, and quite a lot of design stuff. So she did like your YouTube channel artwork and all of that. Paige did all of that. So.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Anam or something.
Anam.
Anam.
Aanam. But she says it's pronounced Arnhem.
Oh, okay. So that I just met her.
Yeah, the Indian girl. Yeah.
Okay.
So Arnhem will probably be the person that sends you everything, but Paige is the graphic designer on staff.
Okay. I'm looking for earplugs. I apologize.
Okay.
The sound is killing me, but
Sure. I can wait.
no, I have earplugs that go into the iPhone, but I don't think they go into the Mac computer.
Oh, they got the square or the single?
They have the square.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so
Or a pain like that.
oh goodness. And of course I have a 12-year-old that steals everything. Or she borrows.
Well, if you want, we could do Zoom on your phone and your computer, and you can do the sound through your phone if you want.
No, I'll just I just was hoping I could find something really quick. Can you just give me one moment? I'll run upstairs.
No problem at all.
One moment. All right, I'm going to power through it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Very nice when I was sharing with the girls that I was on screen sharing. I was not on them full screen, so I probably saw them in a little box. But anyway.
no, I saw them.
That's okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so let's go back to sharing the screen. So it all starts with your personal page, and what we got to try and do is to get the workplace piece in. Yeah, I mean, I know exactly what you mean with the Rodan and Fields. I've got a friend who's also with Arbonne, And
Oh yeah.
I even know that not even her posts, they give them posts to write, and you can see it, and it's creepy.
Yeah.
That's not my strategy at all. I mean, you've seen through the boot camp that the 5 steps are to engage more than anything else. Is to have those conversations, to entertain, which is just to find posts that not necessarily are funny, but are engaging to the brain.
Yeah.
To educate, which really is positioning you as the expert. To empower, which is showing people that you've got something that they need. And then to entice or excite, which is like, okay, I need to talk to Mary about this, and could this work for me? So that's my 5-step social media strategy in a nutshell, and it works.
But is that those things around pelvic? If it's for my personal page and there's my business page, so I understand those things for my business page, but I'm not sure about my personal.
Well, the same thing. So I mean, so if we go to let's just go. So if we go to your business page, I spent a bit of time on it over the weekend, liking some other pages, because the only page we'd liked at this point was your physiotherapist friend. So I'd like just a couple more pages just to see what. So when we go to Sarton Physical Therapy here, I mean, obviously these people are creating good content all the time. Now, I don't know what's good for you and what's not good for you.
All of her is good for me, and I just got an email from her social media person that she hires to do all this. They want to highlight me.
Brilliant.
I want to know when my website, but I want to do that when my website's done.
Perfect. So this lady here, Diane Lee, obviously she works there. She's had her work featured. What would happen is when you go to her page, so right now it's me. I could then click to becoming, it's easy for you because you only have one, but I have 100 and something. So I suddenly then switch to being Beyond Pelvic Pain, so you can see the picture's changed. And then I could like and comment as Beyond Pelvic Pain right here. Mm-hmm. And the reason we do that is that instantly there's a link from you to, from their page to your page. Mm-hmm. And suddenly we're starting to get all of these backlinks by people seeing that Beyond Pelvic Pain all the time. The other thing we could do is we could look at the pages that they've liked and just see if there's any pages here that we should be following too. Okay,
so let me ask you this. In order to comment on that page as Beyond Pelvic Pain and not Mary, well, it is me, but I have to go into Beyond Pelvic Pain and then...
Yeah, so no, for you, whatever page you're on, so even if it was a personal page of mine and I went to, what was it called again?
Sarton Physical Therapy.
Let me just...
Sarton.
Yeah. Okay, so even from my personal page, I find it here. Probably like it as well. But right now it's me. You can see that liking, commenting. I can easily just drop that into another page as quick as that. I mean, obviously, I've got hundreds, but you only have one. So you just literally flick from there to there, and you become.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah. The other difference is when you go to in your own setup on the Beyond Pelvic Pain, we can actually set it up so you can either comment as the page or comment as Mary on the page. So what that does is I'm recording this as well for you, by the way, but in settings, where it says post attribution here.
Okay, what are we in? We're in Beyond Pelvic Pain?
Go to Beyond Pelvic Pain as a page.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then go to settings.
Uh-huh.
And then down to post attribution.
Okay.
So right now it's set so that you're going to write on the page as Beyond Pelvic Pain.
Okay.
So if you're on Beyond Pelvic Pain on your phone or whatever, you will write back as the page. Okay. But you can switch it so you can write back as Mary if you want as well.
Okay.
And that's really where that goes. So what we've got is you mentioned something on Friday about the lotus leaf being a bit passé now already for you?
Yeah, kind of trite, like too vagina-y, if I can say that.
Okay, I'll wait for it to come back.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little too...
Oh, I know what you mean.
It's a little too hippie, I think. A little too new agey with but you know.
So who did this for you?
My past, it was, I had cards made, like actually for my first Lisa Sasevich program, I came with cards and I kind of went with the lotus flower because I liked it, but I don't know, I've kind of changed. Maybe I'm being over judgmental. I'm not sure.
It's up to you.
I think it's a little trite, I don't want to come across new agey.
It doesn't say new age to me. I mean, to me, it's just like it's something blossoming. Because you've got the trademark, you've got the coaching program. It's up to you. I mean, it's not doing me any harm right now.
Okay.
We definitely need to decide that on the website going forward.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's where, I try and do all the work you guys tell me to do. And Lindsay asked me if there was a design that I liked, and I couldn't really think of anything. But if you guys think it's okay and it's not cringy, I just don't want to be cringy.
It's fine for me. I mean, I hadn't thought of it being new age at all.
I mean, it's kind of nice with the pain and then the flower.
New age is more about, in this instance, would be more about the 5 chakras and stuff. But
oh yeah,
yeah. And it's kind of like folds of skin in a way, which is the area that we're talking about in a way. But in a very nice artsy way. No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
You're okay with this graphic?
Yeah, I like that one. That was one I picked.
Yeah,
I purchased.
Yeah, because we did that on the YouTube channel as well. Did you see how Paige designed that one as well?
Oh no, I didn't get any links to look there. I don't know where to look.
Okay, so on your YouTube channel, because we wanted to host those videos to be able to.
So do you pronounce your name Anna or Anam?
Anam.
Anam.
Yeah, so ARNAM if you think of it.
We make stuff happen, and thank you for visiting our website.
Love it. So let's see if I can find your channel.
So I just created this dope website with.
This is the thing with YouTube. It's just such a. Let's see if I can. Because obviously there's all these. I'm not sure exactly what we call it. You get a link to Pagetree. Probably, I'm sure I would have subscribed to it. 1 second. I don't know why these are not in order. That would be so much easier to have. YouTube. It's interesting. There's all this stuff.
Yeah, but it looks like there's someone else telling their story at the top.
There's this not. Today's expert interview is not with a healthcare, but a true expert on the subject of pelvic pain. Someone's lived and dealt with it for several years.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's interview with an expert. Now, often
that's a man with pelvic pain.
It happens.
How interesting. Who would have known? So maybe it'd be interesting to grab hold of this guy and interview him as well.
Yeah.
I was trying to find your channel, but I'll get Paige to send me a link. But I know we created artwork for that too. Paige will be up in a minute, and she'll tell me exactly where it is. It might not be published or something, but let's go back to Facebook. So yeah, it was a similar graphic that, but the YouTube one is very, very long and linear. So we put that together. So what I've done is we've got a message here which people can send you a message if they want to get in touch with you. I haven't linked the website yet because it's not there, but I did link your email.
Okay.
So right now it's they can get in touch with you. I registered the page and I put your email in there.
Okay. There should be a dot between Mary and Laverty, or I don't think it will come to me.
Okay, and that's probably why it's saying confirm. Otherwise, you would have got that email. So that's okay. So we can edit this. Eventually, I'd like it
to be Mary, because I purchased through GoDaddy the email of mary@beyondpelvicpain.com.
Oh, okay. We can totally put that in.
But it's not hooked up yet. The last web designer had a lot of problems. That could never.
Yeah, no, what we tend to use Gmail. That's called G Suite. And then we just point it through Gmail. So that way it's super easy to download wherever you are. And we use Gmail as the provider. What about having a phone number?
Oh, that's fine.
Do you want to show it out at me?
858-750-5252.
Awesome.
You don't put a dash, I guess.
Don't need to. Yeah.
Okay. So here's my question. I'd like it if they could see mary@beyondpelvicpain.com as the email address. Are you saying then would they see that?
We could put that. The only thing is if it doesn't work and we're going to go public, then they're going to be sending emails and not getting a reply, right?
Right, but I thought once the website was up, it would work.
It would do, but the website's not up yet. But
okay, so we can change that later.
If we do the email through G Suite, then we can get that working straight away.
Yeah, I'm still not getting it.
Okay, so you know how you have a Gmail account right now?
Right.
So what we do is we program the mary@beyondpelvicpain.com server into your Gmail.
Okay.
So it actually comes just with two different email accounts on your phone.
Okay.
We use Gmail as a server for email, which I prefer to do anyway, because that way if there's ever a server issue with your website and it goes down, we never have email and web on the same service anyway. We always keep them separate because you never know, something might happen. And if the website goes down, you still have email, and if Google goes down, the whole world's screwed. Anyway.
Okay. So then they would send the email to mary@beyondpelvicpain.com, but then it would get routed to the Gmail account.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I do mine.
Okay.
Okay. I don't typically put an address on people's, but we could put your zip code.
Okay. 92117.
Okay. Because I just dragged the map to San Diego as such.
Okay.
Just for the area, but I didn't deliberately give it. You're further up, and
yeah, I'm a little more up. So
how far up are you?
More up. So see where it says Bayho? I'm right above Bayho.
Okay, so we'll just drop it there approximately.
Yeah. We
don't want to tell people where you live, but and I put the always open because it's going to be a website that's going to be always open. And
Send it. Okay.
Okay, so that just trying to customers visit my business. No, they do not. Changes. All right, so we got that piece. The contact piece we'll add in the separate email. Wife, network location is fixed, and the hours are done. Okay, so we got that. So the other piece was now that we've put a phone number and I can verify the page, which I couldn't do yesterday. Where do you hide verify page? Because they have to call that number. Facebook has to call that number. 858, so it's in there. Okay. Just wondering why it's not popping up.
I didn't, it's under health and beauty. It's not really beauty, but I didn't see like a medical.
So I added two other categories yesterday. If you look at I added personal coach and health and wellness website. It just picks one.
Yeah, that's better.
They're the only ones that I thought were relatable.
Yeah.
But health and beauty, I can take that one out.
I would take it out.
Okay, so personal coach and health and wellness website.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're in there. Okay, and then obviously we're going to put descriptions and all of this in as well at that point. So, okay, done. So personal coach for now. There we go. So I will get. The other thing I wanted to do was verify the page. Page is not verified. Okay, so we can do this now. So you just give me the number again?
750-5252.
I should write this down as well. 750, what? And then?
5252.
Okay. So, they should call you right now with a code.
Oh, they're calling me. I guess I answer this.
Yes, please. Yeah.
This is Mary. Six 951.
I think it's too new. Could we just put that phone number in? I think it's settled down. We'll do that in a day or so. That's okay. We'll do it in a day or so. So what typically I do is on you know how when you click home you get the wall, and these are all posts that are pages that I've liked. And typically what I would do in the morning is I'll go through my phone and I'll find a page that I think might be interesting to share on my page.
So a page in Facebook. How do you find these pages in Facebook?
So these are pages that I've already liked. So
Okay, I don't know what you're doing. I don't get it.
So on my personal page, this is my home page, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I click home, this is what it's called your timeline. And these are all posts that Facebook are pushing in front of me based on my history of liking other pages.
Okay.
So this one's an ad. This is sponsored. And that's people thinking that I'm their ideal client. And then these are other people that I follow, like Gary Vaynerchuk and friends and family and stuff that come up. And then typically in the morning, if I find a post that I think is shareable, then I will do that. So that's typically where I might start in a daytime.
But see, I'm so technically, I don't understand where you're finding the pages already on your website and then you're sharing them. So I don't get it.
Okay, so let's do it the other way around. If you want to share me your screen right now.
Okay, what do I do?
So at the bottom where it says share screen.
I got that.
Yep, and then pick your screen.
Okay, so whiteboard or iPad?
No, the actual. Do you have Chrome open? Desktop one. Yeah. Okay, so I can see that. So if you then go down to Facebook, yeah. And if you make that full screen. Okay, so where you've got Mary there, if you click on Mary, then that's just the posts that you've made.
Right here? Right, of course, right.
Yep. And then if you click home, then that's your wall, and that's the pages of friends and businesses that you've clicked in that Facebook is now, this is the algorithm that Facebook keeps talking about. They decide what kind of content it wants you to see. So based on that, this is your wall. And this is quite often where, spending a little bit of time here, like with Vivian Glick and Mike Koning's there. So they're in Greece at Santorini. You know those guys?
Yes.
Okay. So
Vivian was my neighbor.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So she's got Just Like My Child Foundation, hasn't she?
Right. I mean, it's so weird. My mom was friends with Lisa Sasevich before I ever met her. And then Vivian was my neighbor.
Oh my gosh. That's great. So just by you liking that post and commenting, it's going to put you back on Vivian's radar if she looks at her comments, right?
Right.
So this is
I ran into her. We know, we're friends.
Yeah, so you could easily just do a comment right there. I mean, have you ever been to Greece?
No.
Santorini is an island off the coast of Greece, I think, isn't it? And then she'll probably write back to you.
She doesn't know. I mean, she might like on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's the engage piece. That's getting your name in front of somebody.
Uh-huh. So I do that. I mean, I do with my friends, you know.
Exactly right. So that's and there's Dory. So she's at 10 day now of her flood and what's happening in the house and so on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so that's where it starts, is just going through your wall and trying to find things that are relevant. Now, on the left-hand side column, as you can see there, you've got the power content, which is the workshop, and then you've got Beyond Pelvic Pain, which is your business page.
Right.
Just by clicking on that, that automatically takes you to your page, and basically it's saying we completed all the basics, so you can just click OK. So now we're at your page already, and we've already tested the button, so you can get rid of that. It's just takes you through these things the first time. If you see where it says add yourself to the team, you can do that, because then people know it's your page. So just click yeah, and then it'll just show you as a team member. So just click OK. So that's fine. So if anybody looks at this page, they'll see it's your page. We're not going to do any boosting yet because that's Facebook's way of getting money. And basically what I did there is I just took a picture and then I just put some of the content you've given us already as an introduction.
Yep, I like it.
Just so people can do it. And you can see your faces at the bottom there, which is, so this is the first story I did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's straight from what you gave me, so.
Yeah.
Just to begin with, because I think you have 2,000 characters, so I ran out of space, so I had to edit it back a little bit just to fit the page.
Can I hit publish?
If you're okay with it, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so that's your first story.
Okay.
And we can do that. So, wait for it to come back. Now, if we go to, if you scroll down a little bit, actually, we're still inside. If you click the home box on the left-hand side, under Beyond Pelvic Pain, if you click home, yeah. Okay. Now this is your home screen, as if you're clicking Mary on your personal page, and scroll down a little bit. I invited some people from the course to like your page already.
Yeah, thank you.
So you can see that. So a little bit further down, keep going, and then you see pages liked by this page.
Uh-huh.
So if you click on that, then this becomes the pages that we've liked as a page. So I just literally did, you'd already liked the Sarton, so I just put my page, Lisa's page, and the city of San Diego, just to start with.
Okay.
But typically, we would want to be liking 50 or 100 other pages so we can get good content on your business page.
So let me understand this, like Lisa liked on my page, or you did it through Lisa?
We liked Lisa's page. These are pages that your page has liked, so it's a B2B.
Okay. I see, and I'm going to want to do more of these.
We can do some of those, yeah. So that's really what we have at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to find some of this content. So you have two walls. You have your personal wall and you have your business wall.
Right.
That's going to be the basis of your business wall. So if we then clicked on the Sarton Physical Therapy, yeah, then now we're on their page, and this is you as Mary, but if you, in that little tiny circle with the drop down arrow, if you click over it, nope, on the right hand side. So if you go down a little bit more to the end of that first post, so you see where it says share, and then it's a little tiny circle. If you click on that, then you can become Pelvic Pain, and then your comment will be as your business page.
Okay.
And this is what we really want. This is the engage piece that really helps get your name known by being on other people's pages and liking it as your business page. Plus, you can also write a review for these people, and then if you haven't already, then your review is on their Facebook page as well.
Oh yeah, I was highlighted 2 weeks ago as like a superhero of, you know, and I did a whole, you know, promotion. It should be on here somewhere.
Go for it. Let's see if you can find it.
Okay. I wonder if I could just search my name in the search box, but
depends how often they post. They seem to post quite often, which is good.
Okay, I think I'm coming up soon. Yeah, I'm coming up soon. Here's me.
Okay, great. So right now you've liked that as your page already, because you can see the like box is already there. So if you click on your little circle again, and then go down to Oh, you have liked it as Beyond Pelvic Pain already. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. So what you could do then is you could actually write a comment around that post, because right now there's no comments on this post.
Okay.
So by you starting to write there, you're writing as your business page for the first time.
Uh-huh.
And that way, when anybody sees that post and they hover it, they're going to go straight to your business page.
Oh, okay.
And another quick way of finding pages to like is obviously they spend a lot of time on Facebook already. You can see pages liked by this page on the top corner there.
Oh, yeah. So I
just
could like those.
Yeah, you can, but the thing is, if you click like, that's liking as Mary. It's a one step further to like it as Beyond Pelvic page.
Okay, how do I do that?
So right now, if you go to like it, you're going to like it personally.
Right.
Which is fine. But if it's a page that you want to, if you want to like as Beyond Pelvic Pain.
Do I have to go over here?
No, unfortunately you can't. This is the one piece of work that's a little bit harder. So if you highlight the URL at the top and copy and paste it.
Okay.
And then we have to go back to Beyond Pelvic Pain, which is just a pain in the ass. And then you scroll down to pages liked by this page. No, it's actually not that box. Sorry, it's a little bit higher up. You have to scroll up a little bit more on the right. See pages feed, just under the 20 follows. A little bit higher up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop.
Yes.
Click that, see pages feed. And then where it says like other pages,
Uh-huh.
that's where it's looking. So now you could paste that
Wow.
page in.
A lot of work, yeah.
There's no easy way around this one.
Tricky.
It just takes time. So if you see a page and think, oh yeah, I'd like to like, you best to just make a note or copy and paste it and drop it down, because it's the only way. It's the only way to do that. There's no easy workaround.
It's not, I'm clicking save. I don't know why it's not.
Oh, maybe it doesn't like the hyperlink. Maybe just start typing Orange County IC support. There it is. Just click on it again now underneath. Okay,
Oh.
There you go. Now it's picked it up. We just hadn't pressed return.
Okay. All right.
So then this becomes your wall, if you like, of pages. So if you scroll down now, these are all posts of the 6 pages that you've liked.
Oh, very good.
So the more pages that we get, the easier it is to find good content to share.
Yeah.
And obviously Lisa and I post probably a similar amount, and other people will too. So that's part of the strategy is.
Oh, so then do I go to these posts and make comments?
Absolutely. And you would, again, like it as the page. So you just have to keep switching back all the time. It's a pain in the behind. All right, actually, that stayed, actually. That's fine. You
Okay.
never quite know. So I was watching Formula One in Montreal yesterday, and
Fun.
you know. So
Yeah, I love car racing.
I do too. And that way you can see that Beyond Pelvic Pain is now on my wall.
Yeah.
And if somebody sees that and says, well, what's that? Then these are all inbound links back to you.
Okay.
And we want to start creating a whole series of posts like this for you, which have got your image and some Maryisms, if you like. So that now that we've got a lot of great photographs of you, we can start, this is what Anna and Paige do together, is they create these kind of graphics.
Okay.
So like that one of mine, I mean, I use my hashtag a lot, like make stuff happen.
Uh-huh.
So don't always use my name, I often use the brand. So that's it. Anna would have created that for me today or last week, and we have a swipe file of 100 or so of these, and we rotate them. So we would want to create a whole bunch of Maryisms. So think just little one-liners that you might say all the time. So it could be quite personal. I mean, it could be things like, if your pee burns, or if it burns when you pee, it's not okay.
Yeah.
Or, you know, it could be little health tips like that, or it's just, you know, I mean, I don't know specifically the things that you would notice around pelvic pain.
I mean, I could say, I just have to see if I feel comfortable. If it's on my business page, I don't mind saying, sex shouldn't be extremely painful, or, something like that.
Yeah. I used to follow a girl a lot. Her name is Kim Anami, and she's a sex coach. And she's a global page now. She takes people on retreat to Bali and all these amazing things. And she had a series that was called Vagina Kung Fu. And she would put things inside her vagina and then like hang them out. So
oh dear God, I saw her. Oh my God,
unbelievable. So she would like hang a coconut, on dental floss from her pelvic floor muscles. But she's become famous for this incredibly strong
pelvic floor, right?
I'm not saying that's what we do, but that's what she became famous for it. It's kind of weird, but that was her thing.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's where I have to go, oh my God, I mean, I remember I saw that and I cringed in horror.
One of her things was, she always used to say, if you're having sex and you need lube, you're not doing it right. Because she said, your partner should be sufficiently aroused that you never need lube, unless you're doing anal. And this was her big thing, was all the time. It's like, maybe you need more foreplay. And it was just very interesting how her thing was all about lubricant. And but it was just a topic that she zoned in on and got a lot of attention about. So I'm not saying that's.
No, I mean, it's interesting because that's stuff that makes me so mad, because so many girls, part of the surgery I had, they removed my Bartholin glands, and all these girls contact me. They're like, we're afraid that, men are going to be turned off because we need lube. It's like, they make lube for a reason. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that, especially when you have a thin skin condition, you might, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
probably what happened when too many English people bred with like a thin skin. You know what I mean? Like, some of us have a defect in our skin and we need lube. So there's nothing wrong with that.
No, and that's what I'm saying. We've got to find what's your thing. I'm just giving you examples of what.
No, I know.
I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but how can we?
No, I have to find a way to say it, because I always tell these girls, if this guy has a problem, he's so lucky to be able to have sex with you. If he's having a problem because he has to use lube, then he's not the right guy,
And
but
that's fine.
I have to find my way of saying it.
Exactly right. And it could well be that you just go to CVS and you take a photograph of yourself in the lube aisle, if you like, and take a photograph of, because there's probably 10 shelves of different lubricant.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a picture that you just take, and you could even do a selfie holding something like warming gel or whatever it is. And that's a post. It's like, why has the supermarket got, 24 feet, 6 racks high of lube? There's a reason, let me tell you. And that's a post, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it doesn't mean there's something that, I mean, that's what these women need to understand, is that, sex has to be more creative for you. You have to work at this a little bit harder, but it wouldn't have been made if there wasn't a need for it. There's nothing wrong.
The thing is, so many pharmacies now are mainstream with this kind of product, whereas in days of old, you had to have gone to a sex shop or something for this, right?
Right.
And you've got that funny story of the first time you went into a sex shop, right?
Oh my God, yeah, it's hysterical.
So that's the entertain piece, And you could say that, well, have you ever been into an adult store, What was your first experience? I mean, probably most people will have fun writing that comment.
Yeah, this is where I got to get really brave. I swear. It's so, Jonathan, my heart is the happiest when I'm talking to a woman with pelvic pain and giving her hope to live, to not, I mean, with all these recent suicides, I've wanted to do a post on that too, but I'm just really up against my fears about talking about this stuff, and,
Well, that's where we also want to create a group, so that we say to people, there's a lot of things that I want to talk about that I don't think are Facebook PC.
Yeah.
So I've created a group which is a free space. You have to. It's not a paid group, but it's a closed group. So I accept you into my group, and that's a safe place to talk about anything, because there's a lot of things I want to talk about on Facebook that I just can't.
So what I could post that in my personal page.
Absolutely. Well, now I would try and get as many people as we can into a group. Like the groups that we have for the inner circle and stuff. And that way, you can say anything in there, because it's a group with rules.
Right. I guess what I'm trying to understand though is to get people to my business page. Wouldn't I need to maybe one avenue is on my personal page to say, hey, I've created this Beyond Pelvic Pain. It's for women with pelvic pain. Like you said, there's things I'd like to talk about that may not be PC. So
yeah. So that phrase you just gave me, like, I get no greater joy than speaking to a lady who's going through pelvic pain.
Yeah.
That's a Maryism right now. So if we had a picture of you on the beach with that phrase,
yeah.
And if you'd like to learn more, click here, join my private group, then that's a perfect segue.
Okay.
So the more Maryisms you can give me, the more graphics we can help create for you.
Okay, I could do that today. I can see that's what I'm really good at. Is if you tell me to do something, bam.
I'm with you. That's why I wanted, and I think we should try and have a short version of this call almost every other day.
Okay.
I won't do a long one today, but I want to do a daily check-in with you around these so that we can help you more.
Okay.
And I'll find some posts. I mean, I can't post to you just yet until I know what's going to work. But I'm going to help find posts as well, and Debbie will. Just quite often she's very good at looking for posts. And it could be, I mean, like the Kate Spade story last week. Tragedy at her age. Nobody knows what was going on with her in her mind. We don't. But yeah, I had so many pictures. The next day, people wore Kate Spade, or they got their favorite purse out and just went, you know, gotta love this girl. Look what she did.
Yeah.
And her business was valued last month by Coach at $2.6 billion.
And she takes her life. I mean, that's what's so hard is, you know, I mean, and these women, so many women take their life with this problem.
Yeah. So that's your segue. So your blog your blog could be, you know, we were all shocked to see Kate Spade die, take a life, as we were with Anthony Bourdain. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but here's something that I do know. There is 22 million people in the United States who are suffering from one kind or another of vulvodynia. So much so that people are ready to commit suicide. In fact, I was. And then go into that story of you on the bridge.
Yeah.
That's a blog post right there.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do pelvic pain and depression. I mean, that's something I'm really comfortable talking about, you know?
So do it. I mean, even if it means you just record that into your phone and we transcribe it rather than...
Oh, I could write it today. I mean, this is the stuff I love to, you know, I could write that today with, and I've got a Golden Gate Bridge picture, but do I post it on my page right now?
So what I would do is, because we need blog content for the website. So let's write it as a Word document to begin with.
Okay.
Because we can do a Facebook post about it as well, but only a short one.
Okay.
And then we would say, you know, when my website comes out, I've written about this in detail.
Okay.
And that we were seeding the website coming.
Okay.
And that's where we would do that. I mean, you could do a video in the Facebook group. I mean, literally like a Zoom video like this. And you could make like a monologue video that you could post in the group for now. And then people could watch that.
Okay, so let me understand. So I could write in a Word document, I can do a blog on depression and pelvic pain.
Yes.
Okay, and then I can also do a video. And then I can also do a video. And if I did the video, I can just post the video to my page.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's something I can easily talk about. I could do that this week, a video. Okay, 300 words. Yeah, because, you know, writing about I wrote a physical therapy blog, and it's just, I got to talk to Julie about it because, see, physical therapy didn't work for me until I had surgery. And a lot of women go and get physical therapy, but it doesn't work because they've got another, you know, a primary problem, a primary irritation. And so they waste all this money on physical therapy, but it doesn't work. Do you see what I mean?
I do. Yeah.
But sometimes it can also help, even though they still have a primary disease. So, you know, I'm trying to talk about this. The bottom line is every woman, if you're going to physical therapy and you're not getting better after 3 months, you need to assess if there's another issue that needs to be cleared out first. Basically, you have to listen to your body.
Yeah. I mean, Debbie and my wife, she had a lot of issue with TMJ. Uh-huh. And she had various different creams and potions and muscle relaxants, and it didn't work. So she started going for physiotherapy, and the guy literally had to get his fingers inside her mouth and manipulate this muscle here. Uh-huh. When he compared the size of her face, this muscle was probably twice the size of this muscle. because
Wow.
she's always locking up a jaw at night.
Right.
And that's what causes the TMJ. So physical therapy, really worked for her in that instance.
Right.
So you could even talk to people have frozen shoulder, they have TMJ, they go for physical. Did you know you can have physical therapy for your pelvis? It may not be right for everybody, but in this instance, this is where it might work for you. So you get some context.
Pelvic pain women know that. The problem is a lot of physical therapists will keep taking their money, but they're not getting better because they have, their skin is irritated, their skin is inflamed, and you can do physical therapy from the cows come home, but the muscles keep contracting because that primary problem hasn't been addressed.
Got it.
So it's just being an informed consumer. So basically, I guess I can start and explain when physical therapy works for me.
And then it could well be, if you've had physical therapy now for 12 sessions and it isn't making a difference, and in fact, you're getting more and more painful,
yeah,
then maybe it's time to reassess.
Yeah.
And that could be a post right then. And just say, for me, it didn't work until I had surgery. Everybody's different, but these are the things you need to look out for as an educator.
Yeah.
That's another blog topic right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I can write those too. Okay. So I'm going to come up with the Maryisms. I'm going to write the blog. I'll write the 2 blogs. I can do a video on, I'm pretty comfortable doing video. I just have to do it. Okay. Now, I've been doing it just on like my computer. Yeah. Or I've been doing it on Zoom. Is that okay?
Absolutely fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can
upload how to load it onto Facebook.
So you can upload it directly, because once you finish the Zoom recording, it goes into your documents.
Uh-huh.
So you can upload it directly from Facebook from your documents.
Okay.
And then if it's good, we'll upload it to YouTube as well. And then we'll use it, because then it's from YouTube that we embed it into your website.
Okay. Sounds good. And I completely wrote my webinar. So if anyone wants to look at that and tell me what they think,
Absolutely.
I want to memorize it or figure that out.
But I want to work on the pictures for that as well, though, don't we?
Yeah, I sent everything. I sent like a whole bunch of pictures I purchased. Plus now I spent a lot. Yeah, I did that photo shoot. That was quite expensive, but I think it's worth it. I like the photos.
Totally. Okay, now you're talking about. I just want to go through those. I need to close a few things down here because I got a little bit too much open right now. Bear with me a second.
Should I get out of? I can get out of Facebook.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Let me just. Sorry,
I'm having dry eye. I had LASIK, and I'm.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
I've thought about doing that. Okay, so with the pictures, hopefully that loaded okay. So.
I don't know if I purchased too many, but I figured, we could use them for different things.
Oh yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to where I started. Okay, so what I need to know is which ones you specifically like that I can highlight. Okay. So we need a homepage picture to begin with.
Uh-huh.
I love the grace in this one.
Which, you know what? I can't see.
Oh, you can't?
No. I see you.
Okay, I must have shared the wrong screen. One sec. Actually, I'll tell you for why, because you're still sharing. Can you just stop your share?
Oh, sure. So.
That's it.
I don't know where to stop my share. I just have you in a.
Okay, if you go full screen, there should be a little box, and there should be a red box that says stop share.
Why can't I go full screen?
I'm not sure.
So there's a big box. I click on that.
Yeah, if you minimize it a little bit, it should there should be a box somewhere that says stop full screen.
So it says hide thumbnail, show small active speaker video, show thumbnail video.
No.
For the love of God, why can't I figure this out? And then there's 3 dots. Chat, switch to active speaker.
No.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Now how do I unshare the screen? Maybe if I do that.
A red box that says stop share.
Stop share. Got okay.
Got it. Well done. We'll get you there. Do you need an eye wash or anything? Or are you okay?
No, I'll live through it till I.
Okay. So let me do the same thing then. Okay, so I'm going to go back to mine. Okay, you see that now?
Yeah.
So we need, you and I need to pick which ones we specifically like.
I want, she was trying to get the idea of she's an amazing photographer.
Oh, totally.
She's a dear friend.
I mean,
So
she did amazing. So are there any particular pictures that you?
Where's the first one? There. I mean, I like that one a lot. Or that's the kids.
I think. Okay, these are old.
I think if we go forward, we'll find
18. Because I just have them all in one folder.
oh, I see.
That's the first one.
I like that one a lot.
Okay.
What do you? But I want your opinion. I mean, I don't.
Oh, I love it too. Yeah, especially because it's focused on you, and I'll just leave some comments here so we can.
I think that's a good website picture. We were trying to look at like freedom, you know.
Yeah, I'm with you. Why on this? I don't know where they are. Okay, so if I post. Okay, I'm just going to make Lindsay. Lindsay's part of this. Okay. Okay, so she'll get notified. Okay. All right. With that one, this one's very strong too.
I like that.
Yeah. Really, I have to do this every time. Add people.
Kind of a pain.
It is, isn't it? I don't know why that's doing that. Anyway, Lindsay can see it anyway. So anyway, so that one, that's very meditative. Meditative. So
Yeah.
I like that one. That's a great headshot. I really like that as a headshot.
Okay.
Drag.
I don't have a full smile. But
No, I mean, you don't want to be too
cheesy grin. Yeah.
And it's very personal, so appreciate you letting me.
No, I like your opinion, you know, because sometimes we don't know.
Okay, so got that. I mean, that would be great for the blog, for the virtual coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or for the group. Okay.
That one's a little too posy.
They're pretty. I mean, the colors are great. Let's just see. Great jeans, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I like this one because it almost sort of says, "Come on a journey with me."
Yeah, I liked that one.
It could be that Lindsay gets this anyway, but just in case. The crashing water is fantastic. I mean, these are great Maryisms. A fabulous picture of you.
How did that get in there?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, we lost the photo shoot.
No, I'm just looking where the rest of them went. Because these are all the stock ones.
That's weird.
Because I left my computer loading last night. But these you already have these. Oh, that's weird. Oh, crap.
Huh.
Why did it not?
Take. But, you know, Dropbox is so weird.
It's not. Because I let it run for like 2 hours last night.
Can you get into the other email?
Yeah, I mean, I have them downloaded on my hard drive, so I can re-upload them again. But I just thought they'd uploaded. Looks like they didn't. Cause I even called it a beach folder. So, no, didn't.
Dropbox, I wonder if my files are corrupted with I don't know what it is, but it leaves out pictures a lot.
Well, yeah, because it's just literally those few, which is where we were. And
Yeah,
then-
it stops here.
Yeah, it stopped there. Okay, crap. Because I have them.
But for us to go through them, how could we do that?
Let me go through. If I go through my downloads, which I think it's this album here. Yeah, so they're all here. Can I? One sec. Bring this over. What I can do is I can rename them. So let's just say homepage for now.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And then when we upload them, we'll know because of what they're called. But that's fine. That one equally could be homepage.
I think the jump one could be a blog post. Some of these.
I agree. Okay.
I call this mermaid.
Yeah, I like this one because it's very contemplation.
Yeah.
I remember when we went to Disney years and years ago with our kids, and we went to see. It was when Ariel was popular, Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah.
She was in the mermaid costume, and I said to her, did she have feet or flippers? She went, I don't know. It was kind of flat. It's a person. She went, oh. It was kind of fun.
Oops.
Here we go.
Where's the heart one? I like the heart one. I call it the heart one. Back. I see.
Oh, this one.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
This one here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's call that the heart. I do too. But that's your heart. That's your passion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's a great headshot. Just because it's not not too smiley, but it's very friendly, which I love about that. Let's go back again.
Or they're in a weird order.
Yeah. I guess some of them are because I've renamed a couple of them now.
Oh, I see.
That one specifically, I want to call Journey. Okay. And then this is beautiful.
I like that one.
I just love this one. Because like stop and smell the roses, right?
Yeah. And not too much boob.
I don't know if I noticed. Enough to make a guy smile, but not enough. Right?
Sorry, I joke.
No, it's all good. I'm totally a boob guy, so it's all good.
Oh, well, I bought them, so, I deserved it after nursing 2 babies, I decided.
I'm that person. It's totally worth it.
It's how I got a job in pharmaceuticals. I'm sorry.
It is. Yeah, no, I mean,
I walked in and he said, I saw those legs and those boobs and I had to hire you. I was a single mom. I had to do what I had to do.
Yeah. It's interesting. Lisa Sasevich, I don't know if you've seen her lately.
Yeah, she's quite thin.
She's down to like 130.
Oh my goodness.
But her boobs haven't changed shape.
Yeah, she probably bought them.
So that was kind of my take. And that's totally fine.
Of course, she looks great.
She looks fantastic. Okay, so.
I like this one, but my earring's going weird places.
Oh,
but,
yes. Oh, I never noticed that.
okay, if you didn't notice, but I think that it seems warm or approachable.
I agree.
I'll just let the earring go. Nothing has to be perfect. You can't really Photoshop that.
Probably not. Okay, so let's go back again. I can make this bigger too. You look great. I mean, there's so many. That again, for virtual coffee, that's going to be a great one for the group picture. When we invite people to join you for coffee.
Okay. I have my hair. I have fake eyelashes and my hair piece in. That's a hair. I have fake hair in.
Really?
Yeah. Do you see that dark? I have a hair piece because I lost a lot of hair. Yeah, I would do hair extension. Yeah.
You have it dark underneath already, but you've got more, right?
Right. So I just add a piece. It's real hair. It's just not mine.
I love it. Love it. Yeah.
And here's the dog makeout pictures. I love the kiss. I love the doggy kiss. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. And these are all great pictures that we can use for these Maryisms. These are great.
I love that dog.
Okay. And the heart one you liked as well, right?
Yeah.
I'm at the bottom of this. One second. Let's go back. Yeah, coffee we did. Dog we did. Okay. This is just fantastic. This is your home, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that. So that's you learning, if you like. Oh, no, that's fine. Page hasn't come up yet. She must still be on a call with Lindsay. So learning, and then this is a podcast one, right?
Or something, a speaker one. I really like this dress. I love it.
I do too.
So, but I like these shots. These are at my house.
That's great. Which one do I like the most?
My daughter liked the hands one.
The first one?
Yeah.
This one?
I like that. I also like the hands together a little bit. I like the second one.
Okay. Well, I'll call that one podcast. Because podcast has got your name written all over it, right?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I've thought about starting with video because it's a little easier because I don't know how to start I'm like, deer in the headlights with the podcast.
Well, Lindsay's got a plan for you already on that. She was just telling me about it this morning. Okay. There's a new app that you can literally just speak into your phone and turn it into a podcast. So she's just trying it right now. But there might be quite a simple way of doing that.
These photos cost me $1,000.
Yeah, I can believe it. The last photo shoot that I did with Debbie, I paid $3,500.
Oh, wow. How many photos did you get?
120.
Oh, okay, I got 44.
Yeah, I could have spent $1,500 on the basic, but there was just so many good ones. You've seen the series. I think I showed you of Debbie and the girls and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But there was 5 of us too, but it was all done in the studio in a half a day, but it's totally worth it. I mean, just takes your website to a whole different place when people arrive there. This one is fantastic.
Which one?
You can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see you. That one?
The pink apple up top.
Okay, you like that one?
I do.
Hair's a little messy, but
no, it's great because it's you in front of your computer working with people.
Okay.
I'm totally fine with that one. I have to keep going back because every time I rename them, I jump a little bit. Okay, got that.
I like this one with the flower. Do you like that one?
Which? Because it's 3, right? I think that one because it shows your phone and everything. Oops.
Oh, back.
Wait just a second.
I like the one. Yeah.
They're all in funny order again. Okay.
This one. What do you think of that for a headshot? Just the flower, the daisy. No?
I don't.
Yeah, no? Okay.
It's not me. It's not to say from a female. I mean, to this one, it works totally. But
Okay.
I'd have to get a female opinion.
Okay. I trust you.
You're with a female audience rather than a male. This one I love because you're looking at me and you just put a flower behind you and it's like fun. This one I don't quite understand.
No, that probably wasn't right.
But this one I love.
Okay, I like that one.
Oh, where did we just? Okay.
But I like just the headshot one because my earrings aren't a mess. But I guess it's not.
No, they're good. Oh God, my mouse is so sensitive. We're almost there, actually. Okay, let me ask what Lindsay thinks when we go through them. But I do like that one, and I love this. I love, obviously, these are ones we've picked at the back end.
The green headshot I like with the earrings that are messy, but I like the feel of it.
This one?
No, it's more close up, but it is that.
Okay, one sec. This one?
No. Where did it go? It's a close up of the. Here it is. No, wait. Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah, we already got that. I called it Woman Approachable. Okay, yeah, I got you. This one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the other thing is we have to shrink these down because they're fabulous pictures, but they're too big for putting into the website.
Okay.
Make the website very slow. Okay.
So when I do so if I write a blog, a video doesn't have to be as long as the blog. Like if I do a blog on depression and pelvic pain, the video can be shorter.
Oh yeah, yeah. The video wants to be maybe 2 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes my videos are long, and I use a long video to get the text, just because I can't type very well. But I can speak a lot and record a lot easier than I can. Just trying to find. There was one other picture that we talked about. Where is it? Is it further down? The one we talked about, your boobs. I'm just trying to think where.
Oh, that's the flower one.
Was that the flower one?
Filling the flower, yeah.
Where did it go? Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I think that's beautiful. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I don't think it's too much. I just was laughing.
Okay. No, I'm totally fine with it. I can't see it, but
it's tasteful. It's not like, it's not out there like Dale Donuts or something.
No, but I mean, the focus is right here, right? With the way you zoned it in, it's just, that's just off this. Okay, yeah, we can totally use that. And this one too. Okay. Awesome.
All right.
So we got that. Now, the other thing I wanted to just quickly talk to you about was we weren't sure about one course or two courses, right?
Yeah. So I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so there's two schools of thought. One, I definitely think we only want to offer one.
Okay.
So we could offer the 5-course unit. And if people are really into it, you say, I have a much deeper one. Would you be interested in trading up to that? Or we start with the deeper one, and if people say that's too much money, and say, okay, well, we do have a lesser version. Offer the top and downgrade, or we offer the main and upgrade. Which would you be more comfortable doing?
They're really needy. I mean, they need so much. Like I know that 10 sessions could help anybody. I think, the woman who's totally lost, it's just they're in different phases. The woman who's been to so many doctors and they're so clueless, they really need to study that book. But the ones that kind of know, but they're not there yet, could do it in 5. So I just don't. David was saying just sell it the problem is in the webinar, I go through all the things. I really sell it to the woman that can't figure out what type of pain she has.
Yeah.
And so then I just fear that a lot of my referrals from Goldstein and Julie are going to be from people who are probably seeing good doctors, but their relationships aren't working and their self-esteem isn't. That's where I'm like, I'm just not sure how to handle this.
So if they've got a good doctor and they need, would the 5-session take them where they need to get to?
I could do it. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to get more referrals that way.
Yeah. And that we were thinking about that in 1997, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a sweet, that's Lisa Sasovich's opening price point, 1997, for her ticket, what she calls a high ticket program.
Okay.
And then what I would say I think you could read people and just say, look, there's way more that I need to do with you. And I actually do have a 10-session course.
Okay.
I didn't sort of bait and switch you to get into this, but I can see you need a lot more. And I already have the course, here's the curriculum, and it's only an extra $1,000.
Okay.
You just paid that for photographs, right?
So you're saying maybe resell it. Yeah, I think resell it at a 5-session. Like my webinar and my website is all about 10 sessions and the 10 module course. So
yeah,
we sell it as a 5, and that's a little bit more doable.
Is the next 5 just going a lot deeper, or they cover different topics?
Well, it really comes down to like module 5. Module 5 is where I take them through Dr. Goldstein's book, and I made the book into a workbook where they can really find themselves. Yeah. But what every woman needs regardless is the energy psychology techniques. That's where you work on, tapping, because your self-esteem is in the gutter when your vagina doesn't work. Yep. And then there's so that's module 8, 9, and 10 is really the meat of it with, learning alternative forms of physical therapy, forms of physical intimacy. So that's where I go through all different forms of sex that they would feel comfortable with. And then the last one is harvesting the gifts, because my pelvic pain, as horrendous as it was, there were things that I learned about myself and the world that have made me a better person. And when you go through something as traumatic as this, you've got to find the good in it, I think, to keep going. So that's the last. But I have other modules on, reducing your stress, ways to eat. So, you can't be on a high sugar, high caffeine diet and heal from pelvic pain. Those are the 2 culprits that really make any form of pelvic pain worse. So I've got other modules in there that are, that I think are good, but yeah, I think it's like, if a woman doesn't understand where her pain is coming from or the type she has, she really needs module 5, and I need extra sessions with her.
Okay. So you know how I sell the social media boot camp and then we trade people up into power content?
Yeah.
Do you think we could do the first 5 and then trade them up to the next 5?
That's what I think.
Okay. I think so too.
So that just means a lot of changing the content on my website and my webinar, which I'm happy to do. But I think a lower price point is to start is better.
Yeah. 1997 is the magic number.
Is it? Okay.
Well, from Lisa's perspective, and that's what I sold power content at, and nobody said that's too much money, because they could see what they were getting out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm talking to Lindsay a bit later on about this, and then Arnhem's going to take. I'm just waiting for Melissa to give me the exact plugin that we need, and then Arnhem is going to take your course, and we're going to put this directly into your website as a module for doing this course as part of, rather than using a completely separate website. So that's
a lot of wording is going to, and I'm happy to go in and help with this, but a lot of wording on the website and the landing pages is going to need to be changed, because everything's about the 10 sessions, 10 module course. So it needs to be changed to 5 sessions. I
can call it 2 different things.
Uh-huh. What can we call it? Sorry, my eyes.
No, I was just thinking like, just something crazy like pelvic pain 101, which is like lessons 1 to 5, and then lessons sort of 6 through 10 is like getting juicy or something like that. You know, probably the wrong phrase, but you know, going deeper.
Well, it's kind of the opposite, where everyone needs modules 6 through 10, but it's whether they need the 1 through 5.
Okay.
So, it's like, I think pelvic pain, because the big clincher is the women who don't know the type they have, and they're going from doctor to doctor. It could be IC, it could be vulvodynia, it could be endometriosis. The doctors aren't pinpointing exactly what it is. That woman needs the book study on top of the other part. Now, there are other women who don't need any of, they figured out what type they have. It's a matter of figuring out how they're going to treat it and how they're going to cope with having it. So
if we created like an infographic, you know, where people could sort of walk themselves through where they were at.
Yeah. It really just depends on if they know the type of pain they have and if they're with the right, because the average woman has seen 7 to 10 doctors and spent $75,000 before they find the doctor that knows what they have. So again,
that's an aneurysm right there. So in your experience, the average lady with pelvic pain has visited 7 to 10 and spent $75,000.
It's actually a Dr. Andrew Goldsteinism, because he's the doctor.
So we'll quote him. And then when people see that, and then they see how much your course is, it's like, I'm buying this course.
Right. So I'm just trying to figure out what the 2 courses, I mean, the last course, it's about self-esteem, sex, and, you know, self-esteem, the 8, 9, and 10 are really about, it's about your self-esteem, managing your relationships, and living with pelvic pain in a successful way while you're going through it. These women are miserable, and there's ways they don't have to be miserable.
So self-esteem, managing relationships. What was the third one?
Self-esteem, relationships, and life lessons. I mean, that's what the 8, 9, and 10 are about.
Okay.
I mean, whatever one's spirituality is, for some reason, I came in, I believe we learn lessons, and somehow I had to come in and learn, maybe I needed to learn about compassion for people suffering or whatever. I had to learn about my worth, my vagina wasn't my worth, you know?
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
So I think it could be, you know, self-worth, you know, sex and life lessons or something, you know?
I like that. Self-worth, sex, and life lessons. Yes. So that's another course right there.
And the other is, I don't know, it's really, when you can't figure out where the source of your pain is coming from. Women get all sorts of diagnoses. You know, I was told I had IC. I really did interstitial cystitis. I didn't have interstitial cystitis. I had vulvodynia with referred nerve pain into my urethra. So as soon as I had my vulvectomy, all my bladder pain went away because all those nerves talk. So the all 10 sessions and the 10 module course, I mean, they would all get my 10 module course is now how I feel. Well, yeah, so then what are they, I guess they're just paying $1,000 for 5 extra sessions.
Yeah, which is such a deal. Okay, so I'm going to try and work like a flow chart out so people would say, they can say where they are on the pain map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been diagnosed, I'm working with a great doctor, but I need help with, or I have pain, I don't even know what's causing it.
Yeah.
So here I have a solid relationship, but we can't have sex because it just hurts. We've stopped, our relationship's going down because of that.
Right.
So we could have these landmark points. I can see it in my brain. It's what they call an infographic.
Okay.
No,
yeah, because I want these women to know they don't, you know, the men suffer because they don't want to even approach sex because of their pain, but then their relationships falls apart, and these men don't need to suffer, you know?
I'm with you. Let me just quickly, if I could find the one I'm thinking of. Lindsay did one recently for website privacy, but it'll make sense when I show it to you. Thank you for your time today, by the way. This is great.
No, thank you. Don't thank me. Thank you. I just realized I have a dental appointment I have to leave for pretty soon.
Okay. Okay. I'll be 5 more minutes if that's okay.
No, I'm so grateful for your time. I'm the lucky one.
Lindsay infographic. This is it. No, that's not it. Find it quickly or not.
I know what you're talking about, though. There's, you know.
Okay, I found it. I think. Let's see if it opens. Okay, so let's just say, you know, pelvic pain or, you know, ladies in pain right there. And then, you know, do you have this and that? No. Okay. And then do you have this? Yes, that, no. And then we create this in a very feminine way. But it makes it really easy for people to know exactly, you know, what they want and how you can help them. Then we'll take them to go to the, you need to do the book. You need to be in this Facebook group. You need modules 8 to 10. You need all 10.
Yeah.
And
well, I think, I mean, maybe both could get all 10. I don't know how to figure that out.
Yeah. Okay. I'll work with Lindsay because she's very analytical around.
And I send the book just right now. The cheapest way to do it is through Amazon. I also send them a copy of Dr. Goldstein's book, which is, you know, it cost me like $15, which is no big deal to me.
Yeah. Is it just a hard copy, or has he done it by audio as well?
I'm sorry, his book, it's just hard copy.
Because sometimes books are like Kindle, hard copy, or audio.
You know, it's not on Kindle. It's just
hard copy. Okay.
And he wrote it with 2 other doctors.
Okay. So we need a picture of you with that book.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be staged, but, you know, a good picture of you with the book would be really, really good as well for the website.
But I don't want them to buy the book and not my course. No,
I understand that. No, but it needs to be deeper in the course structure. It's just like part of the course is we go through this book together. Sure, you can buy the book yourself, but it's not going to help you unless you understand what he's talking about. So
yeah, there's a picture of the book in Module 5. Okay, it's not me, but there's an actual picture of the book.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay.
So you got your homework for today?
I got my homework. So I'll send you everything as soon as the blogs.
Okay. So I'm tied up tomorrow till about 12:30. Okay. But I'm free all after. So I'll just Facebook message you. Maybe we could just do a quick phone call or something and just see where you're at tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll make myself available for you. You are number 1. I'll drop everything.
You'll drop my kidding.
I'm so glad we can laugh. See, I had all brothers, so I'm kind of like a guy. Like, I make jokes like a guy.
That's totally fine. Love it.
Oh.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Bye. Thanks for your time.